So before we start creating the resource lock within the Azure CLI, let's have a look in the Azure portal and look at our target virtual machine. So if we go to virtual machines on the left-hand side here, and it's test VM1 that we're going to target, and scroll down to locks, we'll see this resource has no locks against it at the moment, and the list is empty. If we go over to the Azure CLI, the first command we're going to need to run is azvmlist. And this will return a list of all the virtual machines within the subscription with details like the disk size, the resource group, and the name of the resource, etc. So this is useful for the next line, because in line 4 here, we're going to use the azlock create command to create this lock. We're going to give it the name and the lock type and use the resource group, the resource name, etc. from the previous command in order to reference that virtual machine. So if we run that line, this will return a short bit of JSON just to confirm that it's created the lock and list out the details of the lock that it's created. If we then use the azlock list command and run that, this will list out all the locks that we have within our subscription, which in this case is just the one that we've just created. And another way of doing this, if we use the azlock list command and add the resource group to the end, it will just list out the locks that are listed under that resource group. So if we do that for our test VM resource group, we get returned that one lock that we've just created. If we want to remove that lock, we can use the couple of lines of code here, lines 10 and 12, and push those into a variable. We're going to use the azlock show command and list all the details of the lock that we want to gather into that variable. If we run that, we now have the details of our lock within that VM lock variable. Now we can use that with the azlock delete command to delete the lock that we just created. Now if we go to the line 6 here and run azlock list, hopefully we should have nothing in our list. There we go, the list is empty. And if we go back to the Azure console and refresh the details of the locks here, there's definitely no locks there. Thanks for watching.